Folding rebounders. How hard are they to open and close? What is the assembly process? And does the folding mechanism affect its durability? Come along with me as we unbox the JumpSport 350F folding rebounder. It's important to note that I've never owned a folding rebounder. This will be a first for me, and I'm going to show you from start to finish just how long this takes me and how simple or hard the process is. Let's find out if a folding rebounder is right for you. Zip tied to the frame is a little card with instructions. Let me go ahead and cut that off. Just kind of a step-by-step process on how to unfold the rebounder. So let's see. Disconnect the loop portion of half of the bungees. So there's a whole lot of tension keeping this closed, and I think that what they're saying here is that in order to relieve some of that tension so that you can safely open and close this, they want you to unhook the loop of every other bungee. Okay, got that done. Now, make sure wire locks on hinges are in the fully open position. Okay, there's a little wire piece that needs to be fully open, all right? And it was already on the open position when I opened it. Okay, install one of the legs to use as a handle. Now, side note, regular non-folding models come fully assembled. You do have to screw the legs on. All right, so I'm gonna find one of the leg places here and go ahead and get one leg screwed on. All right, now it says, stand on the frame and mat and push the leg away. Okay, so I'm gonna stand on one side and push. Okay, you can see that took some effort, but it really just sort of snapped into place, kind of locked into place once it opened most of the way. Lift the trampoline frame near the hinge. Fully close the hinge locks on each side. So that little metal piece that it said to make sure was fully open, we're gonna now flip that down. Okay, so here's the little metal piece that was fully open. Now we're going to, I think, just push it right here. Okay, I just wasn't sure if it was supposed to snap into something, but it just kind of pushes closed. Go to the other side. Okay, same thing. All right, now it suggests to go ahead and reconnect all of the loops, but it does take a bit of arm strength and dexterity in your fingers. Now, let me see if I can get up close and show you exactly what's happening here. All right, so I unhooked. So let's look at this one that's connected here. There's this little U-shaped clip, and I have to get this loop around that U shape, but there's a lot of tension, so it's got to be really firmly tugged down here. Let's see if I can do it in front of the camera. I'm just gonna be honest, it's not super easy. I have to get a little different leverage. There, got it. Okay, so what I've decided with my knowledge of JumpSport is to do this a little different method. I'm gonna unconnect the knots. Then I'm gonna swing this around and hook it into that U-shaped bracket, and then I'm gonna come up and over with it. Now I have a whole video on tension, how to adjust the tension. This one is actually on the factory setting, which is the softest setting. And I usually recommend people try it on the factory setting, and then you can make it tighter if you need to. Okay, let me take a peek here. I think I've got, now I'm just gonna make sure all of the bungees are evenly spaced. Yeah, and then we just finish putting on the legs. I want to show you one of these legs up close. See, there's a screw inside of there that fits down over the frame, and then you just turn this here. Now, you can see that there's a place where if you need to tighten it, they do provide a little Allen wrench here that you could tighten that a little more. Right, let's see if you can see this. Right here, you could get your Allen wrench in there and give it a little more of a turn and get it nice and tight, okay, like so. Let's give this baby a test. As a reminder, this is a 30 bungee model. So most of the models I recommend are the Pro Series. They have 36 bungees, which gives them a little bit more tension, a little bit firmer tension, and a few more tension setting options. This model has 30 bungees. However, they are the 4-knot bungees. So this is going to give this model quite a few tension options. So let me go ahead and step on kind of first impressions. Okay, to be honest, this feels just as firm to me as my 350 Pro. Yeah, this has got a nice firmness to it, and honestly, it's still on the factory setting, which is the softest tension. So if this wasn't enough firmness for someone, you could bump it up. But I think this is great. This is excellent. I really am struggling to feel a difference in tension firmness from this to my 350 Pro. Give it a couple kicks, make sure. So folding it is not going to be a quick and easy process, and probably not something you're going to want to do on a daily basis. It would be more like, hey, company's coming, I need to store this away for a few weeks, I'm going to go ahead and fold it, because there is going to be a process of folding and then unfolding once again. Opening this took me just over 20 minutes. I have also found through my experience that rebounders that are stored away don't get used as often. So for people who keep them in a spot that is prominent in their household, those people tend to be rebounding more often. This could definitely work if you absolutely need that folding option because you know you're going to have to store it away at certain times throughout the month or year. If you want a handlebar, those are sold separately, as is the carrying bag to travel with this or store it away. I think we've answered the questions of how easy or difficult are they to open and close. There is some difficulty level in folding and unfolding. You've seen the process. And in terms of the folding mechanism affecting the durability, it doesn't. This is just as durable as the non-folding model. Let me know if you have any questions. Visit my website, 𝐒𝐡𝐢𝐬𝐴𝐿.com, or find all of my workouts on my YouTube channel, 𝐒𝐡𝐻𝑒𝐿. Thanks for watching.